Did you just threaten me?
I didn't threaten you, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a case filed against you for putting my picture on YouTube. I've already flagged you, and I'm actually going to,
Don't threaten me. You're in New York City at the Hudson Society event, and there were other people that videotaped and photographed you. This is an open event to the public.
No, it's not. It's against the civil right, and I'm up here with the government. You can ask Ron Grabia.
First of all, I don't even know. Excuse me? I don't even.
You're a Ragamuffen, and I'm going to make sure you're.
Are you insulting me now? No wonder the government is the way it is.
I love you.
What?
He's a trash man.
Do you always?
Talk to him. He doesn't like you anymore.
So of course he doesn't like me. He's a convicted sexual predator of children. You have an 11-year-old son? You have an 11-year-old. You have an 11-year-old son? I was victim. You go ahead and curse, Enrique. You're calling me. Stop threatening me before you get locked up before the weekend's over. And you don't work for a government. Those are welfare. You're getting welfare case. You know what? I think you are Ron Grabia. I think you are Ron Grabia and one of your personas of a female voice.
Yeah, me and Ron Grabia are fucking all day long, too, so he's a child predator, right?
Why do you have that hick accent?
Every day and night, all day long.
You think I like this ugly man? You think I like this ugly man? This man...
He says that bitch is ugly and I'm sick of her. And he saw you at the event.
What are you doing in New York City, 5 hours away from where you live? In my event.
I want to go, old lady. Listen here, old lady. How old are you, 50, 60 years old? You're 30 years old. Shut up, okay? People go where they want to go.
I'm 60 years old? You better get some psychiatric help. You better get some psychiatric help.
You know what? He told you not to ever call him again. If you call him one more time...
Don't threaten me again. You'll be locked up by the end of the day. And don't threaten my service dog. Don't threaten my service dog, mental case. That's welfare, your check. You don't work for the government. You have SSD because you're mentally ill.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Where?
I'll send you a picture with me and my son. Why are you talking about my son, too?
Because I'm trying to protect you, jerk. The last person who went out with...
Who did you child predator? Who did you molest?
I really feel sorry for you. He was convicted of sexually assaulting a child, and then he got friendly with another lady. I don't know why. Her son died in her sleep. I'm a victim of Ron Grabia's. He threw me down a flight of steps and other things. I feel sorry for you. I'm trying to protect your child.
How is my kid going to hurt him?
Because you won't know when you don't feel good. The children die in their sleep. He changes, if your son takes Tylenol, children's liquid, he lets people in your house. I'm sorry, I can't talk further. The case, he was found guilty. Just protect your son and be careful and chill, sweetheart. Enrique's my service dog and I'm very young. I'm not 60 years old and we're very popular. You're lucky I'm only telling my friends about you. Don't threaten people like that for an ex-con. I'm trying to protect you. Are you divorced as well? Look at the things he's telling me. I don't even want to know anything about you. Didn't you realize I was avoiding you?
Why is he telling you? Why is he talking about me?
Because he's mentally ill and sick.
You know what I do to him?
Just, calm down. Don't threaten people, sweet.
I have robbed his ass. You understand? He pays for everything. My car payment, my gas, my food. I use the shit out of him. So don't tell me. He can talk about me all day long. I'll still take his money.
Good for you. Good for you, sweetheart. And you're pretty enough. Did anybody ever tell you look like Patty Austin?
No, thank you.
I have a picture of her. I right-clicked it to show him, but I don't want to talk to him. Just be very careful. He gives you the money and he uses you. If you feel...
Because I want to know more about this case. I would like to... I don't want to disrespect you or be angry with you.
Yes.
But I would like to know what's going on.
He just involved you. He just involved you. You just threatened me. I could have you arrested right now. Enrique's my service dog. I was hit by a car in 1989. I don't see well. My perception's off and I limp. He tried to kill me for no reason. He's sick. He's going to give you all that money. He calls you his investment. At the end, you know why he goes and see Rachel Ray? He says she knows why. I don't know why either. I don't even want to be his friend in the years. I've known him since 1959. He has 2 Social Security numbers. He hurt many children in the Lower East Side and uptown. He threw Carmela Gretsch down a flight of steps. No reason. And they could never find him guilty. The family makes him disappear. He killed a 12-year-old kid from Brigham Street here. No reason. The woman was a waitress. You be nice to him. He says you're coming on to him. I find him very unattractive. I don't want his money. But good for you if you get him to pay for you. God bless America. You do what you can, but just be careful for your children. You will never know who'll change the capsules or your pills, your Tylenol, your liquids. Don't take capsules and try to stay away from liquids. You'll probably be a little better. He changed my water pills, my Diazide, to magnets and snow melt. I filled up with water and I had a lesion in my stomach. He put snow melt in my running shoes in 1981 when I ran the New York City Marathon. I was winning the race in my age group, and I bled on my feet, but I still finished the race. He has a cult. He works with a cult. So be careful. His money ain't worth your time. He tells us...
I know I should leave him alone, yeah?
He tells us...
I didn't know all this about him because he's a liar. Like, he'll say something, and I've taken him to see Rachel Ray on more than one occasion. I took him to Pittsburgh.
Oh, no.
And he always uses and manipulates people. And I went off on him because, with my son, he says all kinds of ungodly things, and I don't need my son to hear it.
Oh, yeah, like he's going to stick a stick up in his ass and he'd like to eat him. He used to tell me when I was a little girl, I ride my bike with my pigtails. I'm a very straight-laced Catholic kid, too. I sang in St. Patrick's Cathedral, and he's older than what he is. I'm young. I'm not his age. He says...
How old is he?
He's like 67. He threw Joseph DeVita into a garbage truck and he disfigured his face in 1960s. And they made him disappear and they changed his identity. Anytime I get a job, anytime I move into an apartment,
His ID, I saw his ID.
It doesn't matter. They know how to make new ones. My brother was a victim of his, and my brother's older than me. He's in his 60s, so are his brothers. His brothers and him, they go on some kind of mugging sprees of car service guys while they eat in the diner. And it's just a whole lot of story. They play...
What's wrong with the older brother? He and his wife are very weird, too. Because when I met them, they wanted to go out to dinner with me, and I said no. Because I said I don't like them, because I don't like the way that it's like they're evil. I'm not evil.
Yeah, that's it. You got it, but you just eviled me. I have nothing to do with you. He just used you.
Because he tells me that you were putting me on YouTube. I saw my picture, and only you uploaded it, and I don't like my picture on the YouTube, and because of you, what gives you the God-given right to put me on the YouTube?
But I said a nice thing about you. I didn't say anything bad about you.
The people on YouTube, all the world looks at me. Why do I want the whole world to look at me?
Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you, because if something happens to you, at least you got a document that he took you here, because something always happens to somebody he knows.
But I mean,
I said something nice about you. Did you see it? I said, look at Ron Grabia with the pretty girl.
I don't like what I've been through in my life, and I don't like people to see me. I don't like people to look at me, and I don't like that.
But do you know I have 100? You're on the Hudson Society site too. They take pictures of us with, I got 50
I have friends with the Hudson Society because me went there. Not because of him. He didn't do any of that. I took him there because he begged me. And that's all he ever does is beg me to do this. When it comes to Rachel Ray, he will pay top dollar.
Rachel Ray. Okay, I have to go.
Did you what happened to him?
What?
I took him to meet Rachel Ray in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
And he should tell you what happened to him. He had all of the books that he had wanted to give her for I don't know how long. I don't know what he does. Because to me, he's not all there.
Yeah.
Because he's in a different realm than I do. I'm not like him. And he took the books to her and he told her, hey, I want you to have this. And then she was like, thank you, sweetie. And she talked to him. So then he got all pumped up like he was important. And then left me to the dust like you didn't do shit. He didn't do anything. I'm the one who took my son out of school and drove him all the way to Pittsburgh to meet that lady, Rachel Ray, for the second time, and I've been doing the same thing repeatedly. I'm done with him. I told you I do not like him anymore. And anything I say about him was physical, that is a lie. I don't do anything with him.
No, but he does. He's a virgin. He's a virgin, but be careful. He's a gang stalk rapist. He works in a cult. I have to go because I'm talking over a friend's phone. And I'm almost out on my hours, but Rachel Ray and I worked together as young girls when we were teenagers. She was the manager of Godiva Chocolates in the cellar in Herald Square, Macy's. I was a promotional assistant for Revlon Fire and Ice, and it was after Christmas, and I wanted a Godiva there, and she purple penned it because she was the manager of chocolates. And then I lived in the Upper East Side, and we got friendly at Agatha's. We all had muggings from two black young men that we think were paid off. I went to American Trash Bar to get defended, and they didn't touch me, but Rachel got mugged. We all have the same incident, the people he doesn't like. So did an old lady in this neighborhood, and he told us about it, but nobody knew. Toby Adams got mugged by two Jamaican or whatever. They have an accent. They look low income, and they mugged her. Rachel got attacked. I had a German Shepherd, and he's calling my other phone. Oh my God. See? I have to go, but be careful. When don't use capsules and liquids in your pills. Try to get hard cap tablets. That's the only advice. And be careful if he cooks or eats. I gotta run. There's another phone call. It's probably him.
Right.